air, water, earth, fire. You've heard the stories of avatars Kyoshi, Roku, Aang, and Korra. But it's time for new stories to be told. In every era, there are those who threaten the balance of the world, and those who seek to maintain it. With danger looming around every corner, what new stories await, and what heroes will rise to the challenge? Welcome back, everyone, to Avatar Legends Legacy of Heroes Arc 2, the Roku era. I am once again your GM, Josh. I am joined by my friends Oz, Morgan, Cass, and Megan on our wonderful adventure here. If you aren't caught up to our series at this point, which is weird, because this is our 14th session, you can always go back to your past sessions to catch up, or you can get a really quick recap right now from our good friend Cass, who has volunteered to recap this week.
Okay. We met up because it was two different groups. We met up in the sky with Bison. And so we took time trying to figure out what to do next, considering that the Fire Nation peoples were coming to go do something to Star Terra. And so we decided to go back to Star Terra to be like, hey, let's protect Star Terra. And then when the people showed up, we spent a lot of time roasting them. As one does. Exactly. But then my boy Rorik is just amazing because we someone was like melting the ground, and so Star Terra was like sinking, and so we all like took different positions, and so Zay and Rorik were up against Big Daddy Fire Guy, and so but then Rorik in his typical fashion did a lot of fantastic knock jokes, and now we're about to fight them. That has been cast on the recap.
Did you want to do the recap just to defend your knock jokes?
No, but also maybe.
Also, Kianran is currently holding off a giant dragon using a wind funnel, essentially.
The name is Fluffy. Fluffy the dragon. Thank
Fluffy
you.
the dragon. Okay.
It does have a Dark Souls boss health bar that does say Fluffy.
All right.
Yeah.
Fluffy the dragon. Not Kianran. Rorik did in fact say enough knock jokes that threw Luxana off of her game enough to knock her out of the fight immediately. So now it's a 6-on-4 fight rather than a 7-on-4 plus a Shearshoe.
See, Oz.
So
knock jokes works
to an extent. But we resume.
I didn't say they weren't effective. I just said they weren't good.
They were good. Don't let them fool you.
But we resume in the fight. Enya has just run up, being followed by 5 of the elite firebenders who survived the y'all Home Alone Star Terra and the path leading there, which knocked out a good amount of the soldiers appearing. So Enya appears, followed by the 5 elite firebenders. Already, so at this point, there's Star Terra, 5 firebenders, Enya, Zay and Rorik, and then General Eris, with Kianran in the sky currently holding off the dragon.
We agreed that for like 2 or 3 turns of combat, I'm just going to be...
Yeah, for now, you're just trying to get the wind to start getting on its own, so, yeah. Alright, so, first round of whatever you'd like to do, friends. We're surrounded. The NPC friends, my army is getting ready to fight. Anything you want to do other than that, we can go into a combat exchange right away.
I have a question, actually.
Okay.
So at the end of the session, he is like attacked.
Yeah, he had thrown a fire
Oh.
spear that. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm at one fatigue, right?
Yeah, one left, I believe. Yeah, you said that.
Okay, that's what okay. Hold on.
As a reminder, because it's been a while since we did combat, if you can't take any more fatigue, you are required to take a condition. If something requires you to take like 2 fatigue, you have to take a condition instead. Stuff like that. You can also knock down the fatigue by using evade and observe, or if you have a friend who has some healing type moves. Usually, it's the refresh move for waterbenders. But there are ways to get the fatigue down.
Or
Wait.
I can do some funky destined bullshit once seen.
Wait, so can I heal myself?
Oh, that's a great question. Other than evade
Well,
and
we've
observe,
established with Talarock that you can.
I believe. Oh, I think we did. Yeah. Yeah, because it just says.
You would just use refresh like on yourself.
We have ruled before that you can. Yes. You apply water to close wounds on. Oh, yeah, willing target. You could be a willing target yourself. Yeah.
I sure ain't a willing target.
All right. So if we're going into combat, then y'all talk amongst yourself as I figure out what the villains are going to be doing, which is kind of obvious, but have you?
Hold on, I'm trying to find the combat stuff.
I think I'm going to defend and maneuver. That sounds like a move that Enya would take first.
I guess I would evade and observe? Question mark? No.
I think I want to defend and maneuver because I just shot. Was it 2 or 3 Earth Gauntlets, Josh?
It was 2 Earth Gauntlets.
Okay. So I think, yeah. So I attacked twice, technically. I guess I'll defend and maneuver.
2, 3. Right. You'll have to make your choices. All of the bad guys are, of course, going to advance and attack. Kind of what they're here for.
Can I change mine?
Okay.
Can I also advance and attack?
Ooh.
Interesting, risky move, but okay.
Don't question my.
All right. So those of you defending and maneuvering, roll with focus.
Yeah, baby. Oh, hold on. I just lost my dice.
What'd you get, Megan?
9.
9.
Ooh, baby. Let's go. That's 2 sixes plus 2. That's 14,
Ooh.
baby.
Nice. All right.
Morgan.
Megan, you get 1 basic or master technique that you can use. Morgan, you can choose between marking 1 fatigue to use a learn technique. You can use a practice technique, or you can use 2 different basic or master techniques. Bending and maneuvering.
Do we pick now?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to try to use dust stepping to get behind them.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
You said I can use what again?
So you can either mark 1 fatigue to use a learn technique, or you can use your practice technique, or you can use 2 different basic or mastered techniques.
Oh, just kidding. No, I can't do dust stepping. That's not mastered. Earth armor is mastered.
Yeah.
So with earth armor, it says hold 3. Does that just mean 3?
Yeah, you basically like get 3 charges.
Okay.
And then expend them as they go.
Cool. Yes, I will do that.
You become favored while you have a hold. Yes.
I'm gonna do 2 basic because I don't want to mark fatigue right now.
Okay.
I want to intimidate and trick.
No, the basics are ready, retaliate, or seize a position.
There it is. Question: does anybody have a status right now that they want to get rid of?
I
Nope.
don't believe anyone has any negative statuses because those are doomed, impaired,
Okay.
trapped, and stunned. And currently nobody has those.
Hmm.
No one has them yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you wait until after they attack?
Because I was gonna say I was gonna ready and retaliate. I know for sure I want to retaliate.
Okay.
I don't necessarily. Well, it says engage or disengage with foe. Okay, yeah, I feel like Enya would seize position and retaliate,
Okay.
which sounds weird at the same time.
So where would you want to end up moving yourself to? That's the main.
Where am I right now?
You are in between Zay and Rourke and the 5 Fire Nation soldiers that followed you up. Star Terra is behind them.
And who? And I'm assuming like Iris and.
They're on the other side of
Okay.
Rourke and Zay.
Okay, I want to move in front of Rorik and say to be in front of them. So if anything comes in front of them from Iris, I
Okay.
take the blow. And
Okay, so you'll move there. And then anyone attacking and advancing. Advance and attack.
Okay.
Time to roll with passion.
I have so much passion. Like,
Oh,
hold on.
You rolled forever.
Hold on, I forgot what I have. Oh, okay. That's gonna be so fun. I got an 8.
Awesome. Okay, so you can choose one basic or mastered technique.
1
Just one.
basic or mastered technique.
Yep, that's advance or attack.
I have 1 mastered technique. For now, I'm gonna use a basic technique.
Okay.
I'm gonna do
Strike, pressure, or smash.
I'm gonna do pressure.
Okay. And so who are you targeting and what approach are they not allowed to use next?
I'm targeting whoever's. Well, Morgan's in front of me now.
Well, will be. All this happens kind of at the same time, so
Okay.
you can still
so
choose
so
whoever.
I'm gonna attack Big Daddy Fire Guy.
Okay. So you're gonna use pressure on him.
Yeah.
Cool. And what is the technique stance that you don't want him to be using next? Change.
And that. What is that?
Defend and maneuver, advance and attack, or evade and observe. Which of those 3?
Advance and attack.
Advance and attack is off the table. Okay. So as the firebenders gear up to blast Enya, she shoots off over Rourke and Zay out of the way of the firebenders as Zay creates some earth armor and lands. And before she lands between General Eris and Zay and Rourke, Rourke lets off a little like ice blast that allows Eris's feet to get stuck as he throws another fire spear which heads towards Zay for 2 fatigue. But Zay is currently encased in armor.
Will I have to use 2 holds
You
for
only
that,
have to
or
use. You just have to use the one because the hold allows you to negate either 1 condition or 2 fatigue. Because it's inflicting 2 fatigue, you can just negate it.
perfect?
So it just kind of hits the armor, but you feel nothing as it just sort of spreads out. Kind of looks like you have front wings.
Oh, that's cool.
But that is the end of combat exchange 1. All right. So is there anything you want to do that's not combat related right now, or do you want to just head into another exchange? I will not allow stand-up jokes because Eris has already said that's enough.
No.
Like,
Obviously.
that's not fair.
Life isn't fair.
Dude, why do I have to listen to this man?
To authority.
It's not going to affect him. You can still say them. It's not going to affect him.
That doesn't affecting them doesn't matter. It's for
Okay.
the story, Josh.
Okay. All right.
Hmm.
All right. So what would you like to do?
Can I tell him about Sky Earth?
No.
Can I
Yeah.
just start rambling about Sky Earth?
Yeah, what's your opening ramble before we go into another combat exchange?
Oh, you see, okay. I think we got off the wrong foot. I have to tell you something that I think that the Fire Nation would really benefit. Will really benefit the Fire Nation. So I have this theory. So this theory is
While this is happening, please pick your stances.
Josh, will I have Earth armor? Can I advance and attack?
Yeah, you can still do other things in Earth armor. It's just
Okay.
for the purpose. It's like a prep situation.
Yeah, then I'm gonna advance and attack.
I'm also going to advance and attack.
Okay.
I feel like I'm gonna advance and attack too.
Advancing and attacking. All right. The only one who's not advancing and attacking is General Eris, because he cannot. He will be evading and observing. So, anyone defending and maneuvering? Nobody. Everyone advancing and attacking. Please roll with passion. Oh my god.
8.
That's a 10. I feel like Josh had a bad roll.
Yeah, my soldiers suck. This is the second time that they've done nothing.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Cass?
Hold on. I was looking over my stuff. I got a 6.
6. Okay. Zay can use 1 basic or master technique. Enya, it's the same situation as last time. You can mark 1 fatigue to use a learn technique. You can use practice technique or use 2 different basic or master techniques. Rourke, you have the choice. You can shift your balance away from center in whichever direction you choose, so long as it's not going towards the center area, to use 1 basic technique, if you would wish.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Question, Josh.
Yes.
If I only have 1 mastered technique that's evade and attack, could I also combine it with another basic technique?
The advanced attack? Yeah, so you're going to use 1. You can use 1, as long as they're 2 different techniques. Yeah, you can use both. Just
So,
as
like,
long as
I
you
can
don't use the same one.
So I could do one of my fighting techniques and then one of my basic techniques.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And then Cass?
So, so I have to shift my balance to use a basic technique?
Yes, because
Yeah.
you've missed. Essentially, you're going to move either further into friendship or further into survival, whichever one's less or further away from center. So where is your balance right now?
It's balanced.
Oh, it's full
Yes.
center? Okay. So then it's
I
your
think
choice between
so.
friendship or survival. You just have to shift one, and then you get to use one basic technique.
I'm gonna defeat him with the power of friendship.
Yay!
Okay, I'm probably gonna push it towards survival. I think.
I'm gonna use Flame Blade, which is a master technique,
Okay.
and then I'm also going to use Strike against my papa.
Okay. Strike. Shift the balance of center. Did you want to do the extra fatigue to force them into one of the two fatigue or condition?
I kind of want to, but I feel like it's gonna be a bad idea in the long run, and then I'm gonna be like screwed on fatigue. But
Okay.
fuck it, I'll do it.
Okay. So you're gonna mark the one, so they can only choose one of the two options. What is Zay doing?
Earth Gauntlet.
Earth Gauntlet. Nice. All right. And then what is Rorik doing?
His best. He's doing. What is he doing? Hold on. Where's my tab? Here it is. He's gonna
Right, pressure again. All right, and so I assume this is at the general again. Which of the three is off the table again?
Attack, advance.
Advance and attack. All right. And then he has to evade and observe. So clear. And then... Ooh, okay. Okay. Do. Oh, that's right. That's in the different book. Ah. Sorry for the delay, folks. Golf game is really underway. I'm ready to bring up the 5-iron. Oop. Okay, Enya, right now, is your balance centered or is it more towards one or the other?
It is centered.
Man, everyone's centered. I really gotta do more. Okay, so your father is going to test your balance. As an Earth Gauntlet flies at his face, hitting him, and he is once again sort of ice shackled, and a blade of fire is thrown at him. Your father looks at you and says to you, "Do you honestly think that you could ever be like them? You were designed or destined for a much greater purpose than the one that you ran from now. These lower beings could never amount to anything that you want them to be." That's the end of that combat round.
That's rude.
Dude, by this point, the funnel is starting to pick itself up, so Kienren is free from funnel duty. Ironically, at the best time of hearing in that speech due to the type of playbook. Yeah, so Yeah, so Enya has been shifted one towards control. But yeah, Kianren's back. Anything you would like to do before going to another combat exchange?
I would like superhero land.
Okay.
Was I able to hear what Enya's dad said to her?
I'm gonna say the words destiny pulled you out of your giant wind funnel trance. So you caught maybe the tail end of it. Came back.
Incredible. Just like destiny echoing in Kienren's head. Plummeting superhero landing. And we're just going to lock eyes with Eris and say your destiny is 6 feet below my heel.
Jesus.
And I would like to advance an attack.
I mean, no one else has said anything about a combat exchange. We're not really a combat exchange yet. But you can roll for intimidate because that's one cold ass line. Roll with passion, which is the same thing as
Passion, I just increased that.
What the fuck, Kianren?
I think Enya at that moment is like,
God.
huh?
Oh my god.
So that's gonna be a 9 plus 2, 11.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
He pisses his pants.
All right. Well, Oz, you get to choose. General does not get to choose. Either run to escape or get back up, back down but keep watch, give in with a few stipulations, attack you but off balance. Ye marks a condition on that.
I choose 1 or 2.
One. You get to pick. The 10 and up means you get to choose. They don't get a choice. It's your option as to what your threat just did.
I want to mark a condition, and I feel like it would be more in character to attack me off balance.
Well, no, they become off balance in market condition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Does he have a balance?
He does.
I'm gonna get
Every
him off
character
balance
does.
and mark a
Okay.
condition for him.
Okay.
I don't want this fight over. I want to fucking kill him.
All right. Go mark a condition and immediately attack. So we're back in a combat exchange. Sorry,
Calrock was a
everyone.
little wuss. Kenren's here for blood.
Sorry, everyone. You don't get a choice of what to do next. We're going straight back into combat.
That's fine.
Please
actually.
discuss amongst yourself about what you'd like to do.
I kind of want to watch Kianren do her thing. Rorik is like, yeah.
Yeah, advance and attack.
I will say, while the firebending soldiers haven't been hit, they also haven't done anything right now that's worth noting.
I want to advance and attack the soldier because Kianren's got the Big Daddy Fireman.
Dear
Did he-
Morgan, I'm sorry I'm about to murder your dad.
I mean, I said last session that he's a little bitch, so
He is a little bitch.
a little bit.
Cheers to stomping little bitches.
All right. And then
Russian
Zay, you
square
said
if
you
you
want to
make
advance and
a TikTok.
attack?
Yeah.
Okay. Rourke is advancing attacking. Kianren, I believe, is advancing attacking.
Yay.
And yeah, what are you doing? You thought D&D 5e's combat was clunky? Try this.
Oh, okay. Hold on, I gotta look at I don't know how to do that. But I can use the hint. That's kind of dope. But that doesn't really do anything, does it?
It doesn't do anything yet.
But it's so cool. I want to use it. I've been wanting to use it.
You'll get your chance. You could do it now. You could kill your dad.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Patricide.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
Megan gets me.
But I think I asked this the last time, but what does the balance mean again? So like I'm towards control, so I have a +1 towards control. How does that affect anything?
It
For
only
me.
affects your obviously balance moves and then stuff like that. Essentially, right now you're more into being able to basically not show any weakness or be at someone else's mercy. You want to be the one who's sort of like in control of your destiny and what you want to do, things like that. But however, it means that you're more off-putting towards other people. Is essentially all it means.
Well, huh.
So you want strict, rigid structure of your destiny, and you are off-putting to other people.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna use this. It's not gonna. I don't know if it's gonna do anything to my dad. Question, Josh.
Yes.
Maybe I'll answer this one. I want to try using arc lightning, which is if I get the chance to. Let's put it that way.
Oh, Arcling. Oh, I see. Okay, evade and
What does that do? What do?
channel lightning through your body against a closely engaged foe. Or fatigue to inflict a condition on an engaged foe who used an advanced attack technique against you this exchange. If they already have 2 conditions marked, they are also stunned. So this is a predictive thing. Either it's going to happen or it won't.
Yeah.
If he doesn't advance an attack or someone doesn't advance an attack against you, nothing happens.
Gotcha.
If they do though, then you can mark 1 fatigue to do as considerable in terms of this type of game, considerable damage because it's a condition versus fatigue. I will remind you, somebody continues to pressure the general into being unable to advance an attack.
That was my thing too. Is I can't use it right now because he can't advance an attack. So instead, I think I'm gonna defend in a mover. Defend and.
I mean, the other option because the other option because it is evade and observe, and you'll have time to find out, is if the 5 soldiers behind you somehow get an attack off on you, then you might be able to arc lightning through that. But it won't be against the general; it'll be against the 5 soldiers.
Okay. I think I am gonna evade and observe then, just so I can get to use this cool move.
Anybody defending and maneuvering? No. Everyone advancing and attacking. Roll with passion. Soldiers. Oh yeah, the soldiers are advancing and attacking, and Dad is evading and observing again. Also, the soldiers missed once more. So that's
8 plus 2, 10.
okay.
11.
Nice.
I got a 10.
Everyone can choose either to mark 1 fatigue and use the learn technique, or use their practice technique, or use 2 different basic or master techniques.
Oh boy!
Yes.
Question.
Yes.
Is there any chance I could try to mimic the earth melting thing with the earth sinking? Like, I've seen everyone do it a lot.
Yeah, you can. Because that's also part of your playbook, isn't it?
Yeah, earth sinking.
Well, no, I mean the mimicking thing. I know one of
Oh,
the...
yes.
I think one of the playbooks has a mimic thing related to it,
Get
yeah.
their asses.
Yeah, so can I try to do earth sinking as either practiced or learned?
Absolutely. It would become... Well, it would be considered learned and then immediately moved into practiced, yeah. So you just have to mark the 1 fatigue to use it now and then become practiced.
Okay.
Learning on the fly.
I watched everyone do it, and that little girl escaping traumatized me. So,
Yeah.
Learning.
um,
We're here to learn.
is the general on the ground?
He is kind of on the ground. He's covered in ice in his feet and his hands. But yeah, technically on the ground.
Okay, then never mind. Can I do it against the 5 people? Can I just earth sink them?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I do all 5? Are they grouped together?
Yeah, I've been grouping them as the same as one person because it's easier. And yeah, so yeah, you'll be able to sync all 5.
Nice. Do I have to roll for anything for that?
Earth sync is syncify with Earth Mark 2. No, you just have to Mark 2 fatigue and then become trapped.
Okay. Ouchie. Okay.
Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah,
I'm going to use a practice technique,
Okay.
if I may. Breath of wind.
Okay.
Exhale mightily via pursed lips. Mark 1 fatigue to knock down a single target and inflict stun on them unless they mark 4 fatigue.
Oh no. I can't possibly guess who you're about to stun.
I don't know, dude. I can't. You know what? I'm gonna let Megan or Cass or Morgan choose. Guys, who do you think I don't know.
Big Daddy Fireman.
All right.
New T-shirts, Big Daddy Fireman.
Rorik. Your call.
What can I do?
You can either mark 1 fatigue to use one of your learn techniques. You can use one of your practice techniques. Use 2 different basic or master techniques.
Can I use a basic and a master?
Yeah, it's just 2 different ones. Yeah, so long as they're not the same thing. Yeah.
Cool. I have one master technique. I want to use slip over ice.
Is slip over ice advance and attack?
Probably not.
I think it's evade.
Is it evade? Okay.
I feel like I use that a lot as Talarock.
You did.
Yeah, Talarock did use it a lot.
It was very useful. Yeah, it's evade.
Yeah, it's evade and reserve.
Evade, okay, then never mind. Hold on. I know I'm going to use pressure. I'm trying to protect my. Oh, I can use. This is so tough. So can I just use 2 basic then?
Yep.
I'll do pressure and strike.
Strike. Okay. For the mark 2 fatigue, mark condition. Did you want to mark the 1 fatigue yourself to force them to either choose the 2 fatigue or condition rather than giving them the choice to move from center?
Yeah.
Okay. So mark 1 fatigue. Anyone evading and observing?
That's me.
All right. In general.
Don't forget to clear 1 fatigue.
Yeah, clear
That's
1
what-
fatigue immediately. And roll with creativity or harmony.
The book's same. That doesn't really matter. Not bad. A 9, I guess.
And okay, so yeah, 1 basic or master technique.
Okay, well. And I can't mark fatigue to use learn technique.
Yeah, not this time.
So never mind, I can't use the lightning anyway. I'm gonna do test, balance, and commit.
Okay. So you're gonna mark 1 fatigue to challenge and balance. Ask what the principle is. They must answer honestly. If you already know the principle, instead shift their balance away from center by questioning or challenging their benefits belief. You don't know his balance right now, so you're just learning what it is. So essentially, for next time, test it again.
Cool.
His balance is because NPCs only get 1. His balance is power.
It shifted in some direction.
Is towards power. Isn't that what all bad guys want?
That makes sense. And then
Power.
command.
Recenter yourself amidst the fray. Shift your balance towards one of your principles the next time you live up to that principle. Do not mark any fatigue.
I'm shifting it right back to center.
Well, how do you live up to your connections principle?
Well, I'm seeing all my friends trying to like fight off my dad, who just decided to say that I cannot like trust them. And so clearly seeing that they're fighting alongside me and trying to, like, despite them already knowing what my past is and everything, they're still there for me.
Okay. Perfect. I believe also, Rourke, you were pressuring. Which of the moves did you want to keep him from doing? As if I have to ask. It's always been just the same one.
He can't defend or maneuver.
Ooh, interesting choice.
Change it up.
All right. So, as on the fly, everyone sort of feels a rumble in the ground as as Zay slaps her hands to the ground. That'd be hilarious if suddenly a new bending.
Oh, Enya!
Zay,
The Avatar!
Zay slaps her hands to the ground. You feel this rumble in the ground, and suddenly the 5 firebending soldiers sink to where they're just like torsos. They're fully trapped in the ground right now.
That can't like feel good.
Yeah, probably not. As that happens, you see General Eris is able to kick one of the ice blocks on his feet away, firing a blast of fire at Enya, causing you to become impaired. That's your negative status. Before...
No. No. I'm using my thing.
It's such a small thing, but sure, you can. Because, there's no limit to using it. Oh, it's once per scene.
Once per scene.
Yeah. Using it now.
Are you sure you want to use it on little old me?
Absolutely, I do.
Real question is, do you want to use it now? Maybe there's something bigger.
It's
always the risk.
No, I'm gonna do it now. It feels right.
All right.
Okay.
It feels like in this moment of Enya questioning, just like, is my dad right? Maybe my friends don't care about me, and we're all here for you. This is the time to jump in front of the fire for you to prove that we're here.
Okay. Yanren, what did you do originally? You made the wind funnel blow. That's right. So
the breath of the wind.
We're going to combine the two then. So as his fire shoots out, Rourke's ice re-clamps the foot down. We watch Kianren jump in front of Enya, the huge inhale, and just blows the fire away. He can't move away because of the ice, but he's blown back still by the giant gust of wind.
It's like those car commercials where the cheeks spread out. And
Yeah. Hair all a mess. As Enya, you look around, all your friends are here. They're all standing beside you, all facing down what is the terrible past. That's the end of that combat exchange. Anything you'd like to do? I mean, it's still going. He's still up, but that's the end of that combat exchange number 3.
Kill him.
Yes, Rourke.
I'm out of fatigue.
That means Rourke is going to have to start taking conditions or
May I
do
recommend evading
and
and observing?
I'm advancing and attacking.
All right.
Rory is not a bitch.
Is there
Okay. Battle strategy doesn't make you a bitch.
Who cares about strategy when
You're
you
gonna
have
die.
sure will?
Would
We're just
anyone?
We haven't even
Right.
resolved Rorik
Okay.
yet.
Well, then you don't get my tragic backstory.
We have to keep Rorik alive.
We have. I mean, you're not in combat right now unless you want to be, but you do have options. There is guide and comfort, rolling with harmony.
Wait, do I? Okay, hold. Fine. Okay,
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, you can do
I
whatever.
am gonna do whatever I want.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna tell another knock knock joke.
You can't do whatever you want.
Sure can.
I've decided that there are laws in society.
Knock knock.
No.
Knock knock.
Is Rorik saying this like out loud?
Yes, he
Oh,
is.
who's there?
Yeah, I want to scream. Enya wants to scream out, "Who's there?"
Opportunity, and I don't knock twice.
Oh.
But you said knock knock, which is knocking twice. And
Shut
I
the
don't.
fuck up, Cameron.
I just want to repaint this scene so everyone remembers what's happening. After just bodying 6 plus a sheer shoe and Luxana, after a whole massacre essentially of these villains, they're all still up, by the way, technically speaking. There's just a weird pause in the fight where Rorik starts to say knock knock, and no one wants to continue on. And well, Cameron's fighting against continuing on with knock knock jokes.
Cameron doesn't it, but you knocked twice.
And now there's just a weird argument as people are just like, what are we doing?
I like to, just as a reminder, the last thing that Enya's father heard me say is your destiny is beneath my heel. Is 6 feet beneath my heel. And now the next thing he hears me say is, but you did knock twice. I don't understand.
Oh, how wonderful. All right. Anything
Oh,
else?
tabletop role playing games.
Anything else not in combat you would like to do, or would you like to go back into a combat?
Combat.
I'm gonna turn to Enya. Enya, do you care about this wasted life? Do you want me to spare him? Because if you say no, it is in, I believe, everyone's best interest to stop a power-hungry zealot and also send a message to the Fire Nation that this will not stand. But I understand that this is, despite the heinous things he's done, this is your father. I am allowing you the choice of mercy.
Um, I feel like Enya. What?
Nothing.
Okay.
You make your decision.
I feel like Enya. First, there's a part of Enya who is like, "This is my dad." Despite the fact that he was an asshole to not only me but the rest of my family, like I still like he's still my dad. But at the same time, um, take into account all the terrible things that he's done. like, and if he lives, obviously he's gonna come back and try to make it even worse. So as much as Enya doesn't necessarily want to, because I feel like Enya's life has always been about like training to kill and training to like take down people. I feel like Enya doesn't necessarily want another death on her mind, but like at the same time knows that for the betterment of everyone around, for
Both choices make narrative sense.
yeah, for like for the betterment of the rest of the world around her, which is something that I think that she learned. Because for a while it was always about the Fire Nation, the Fire Nation, the Fire Nation as a kid, whereas now she's learned about the injustices and things that are around her and things like that. That I think that she's come to a conclusion that for the betterment of the rest of the world, unfortunately, her dad has to die. Or get so injured that he gets sent to jail or something. But I don't think that's going to happen. He probably has to die.
The only effective prison for hatred and bigotry and zealotry is the grave. And I'm going to advance and attack, please.
Okay, throwing straight back into combat. We have one advance and attack. Everyone else?
I'm also going to advance and attack.
Yeah, same.
Also, Enya, to be clear, I've never asked you to kill your father. If it would bring you closure to do so at your hands, by all means.
Enya Endgame is like single tier, so awful. But Morgan out of game is like, hell yeah, let me kill my dad.
So essentially, Kienren's new plan is to offer Enya her dad execution style on his knees.
I was thinking more of like Enya was gonna jump and because she has her dagger, she could just
Exactly, I'm just holding him in place for you to stab.
Rorik, what would you like to do?
I'm going to evade and observe.
Okay, so because everyone kind of seems to have forgotten, the 5 soldiers are trapped. They can't do anything. And previously, by Kienren's own hand, the general was stunned, which means he can't do anything. This is essentially, y'all have no opposition
Ooh, in
to
that case,
whatever you want to do.
I'm not going to advance an attack. I'm going to touch up my Dragon Wind.
Oh, okay.
Because I haven't done that in a hot second, and I'm scared.
Scoward. Okay.
not fussy.
I mean, it's only been.
We're not going to hurt Fluffy. Fluffy has done nothing wrong.
But yeah, so those of you defending and maneuvering. Nobody.
What would me doing this be?
Essentially, just it's a non-combat action. So,
Okay, cool.
yeah, you're just not in this round or this exchange.
Can I switch to defend and maneuver?
Yeah, sure.
So my character sheet, like fighting techniques, is wall of perfection. Can I put one up behind him so he can't escape?
It's wall of.
It just says create a perfect wall of defense around yourself and any allies. Like he's not an ally, but
Wait, what is your
Can I
playbook
make
again?
my playbook is the icon.
Iconic.
Because like it says I can keep an enemy at bay who tries to
Oh,
penetrate
I
the
see.
wall.
It's one of the okay, creative.
You're just doing it from the other side of the wall.
Yeah. You can't penetrate it away.
Yeah.
you're thinking of portals.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're gonna have to roll. I
Right.
mean, it counts as all of them, so it doesn't really.
Right, it's all of them are
Yeah.
checked.
Yeah,
So-
it doesn't. It counts as learned, practiced, and mastered. So
We are stunning and trapping this man for Morgan to stab him in the neck. Are we the villain?
I was gonna say, I feel like this might move me away from my balance. This feels like not great. But okay.
This is a bad man. However,
Are we saying floor rolls count?
that is up to you. As long as you keep it
is
consistent.
it a good floor roll?
It's a good floor roll. Because it'd be a 13 if the floor roll counts.
Floor roll, floor roll.
Get in the comments. Tell us if floor rolls count. But yeah, no, okay. Yeah, we'll keep it.
Okay.
Let's focus. So you okay, so you got the jump. Well, anyone attacking and advancing. Advancing and attack.
Eek. Okay. That's a 5.
You can always shift your balance to
Gonna
one
shift
basic
my
or mastered. What is the one basic or mastered you'd like to do?
I'm gonna use I'm kind of stuck between two. I either want to strike or I want to use my flame blade again. What does flame blade do?
Swipe your surroundings with a blade of flame. Mark 1 fatigue to slice through a piece of your surroundings and to stabilize your foe's footing, inflicting 2 fatigue and impaired on them.
Huh. Huh. Okay. Yeah, let's use the flame blade.
Okay. And then evade and observe.
I feel like that's
Clear
not
1
as much.
fatigue and then do what you would like.
If you have refresh, you can just clear a fuck ton of fatigue.
Oh yeah, roll with creativity or harmony. I keep forgetting about that.
Passion.
Creativity or harmony.
So good news?
Josh, if we pay you $15.
If I Venmoed you,
I'm not a bribable DM or GM, regardless of what
Okay,
I've said in
listen
the
to him.
past.
Yes, he is.
Regardless of what I've said
yeah,
in the
you
past.
are.
I'm bribable in arguments, not in. No, wait, yes.
I rolled a 4.
You can shift your balance if you would like to do one basic or master technique. Or you can just let it go. You cleared 1 fatigue anyway for choosing evade and observe.
That's right. I will shift my balance.
Okay, what basic or master technique would you like to use?
You said master what?
One basic or master technique.
Okay, I am going to use a. Wait a minute. I can use my master. I can use my master technique.
Flip over eyes.
Yes,
Yes, it is.
I. With my 4.
You get to clear another fatigue. And reposition foes within reach, deciding who is engaged with whom unless they are willing to mark one fatigue and become prepared to remain. Can't do any of that. So yeah, you just get to sort of rearrange everybody, even though 5 of them are stuck in the ground and the other one is kind of stuck
You could just
already.
pin Fire Daddy to the new stone wall.
Oh yeah, the stone wall does pop up. Yeah.
So that Enya can just dartboard him.
I'll do that.
Okay, so
No.
as Zay creates a giant, wonderful wall that right behind General Eris, Rorik creates using waterbending and ice, just sort of like a shackle situation, being stuck to the wall as Enya's fire sword comes flying in. And I mean, I can't justify him living after that sequence. Oops.
My dad.
You killed your dad, and his head rolls off his body after the flame blade comes slicing. It's a blade of flame.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, but it cauterized, right? So there's not a lot of blood.
Yeah, there's no blood. It just cauterized it. It's just a head on its own now.
Jesus Christ.
Unless you want it. Okay, hold on. Do you want it to be head, or do you want like half his torso? Just his torso cut in half.
Head, shoulders,
That's
knees, and
more
toes.
hard at that. Oh my god.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes.
Those are your choices.
Separated from each other. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Because, I mean, the wholly other option is somehow justifying that a firebender burnt to death, which I don't really think is possible.
Professional swimmers can drown.
That's fair.
They're not fireproof.
Yeah, Zuko, right?
I feel like, oh, that's true. Yeah, Zuko did get burned. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, he could be burned to death. Okay, you got 3 options.
Worse.
You have 3 options, which each apparently, according to Megan, got progressively worse.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's like, that's a bad option. That's an even worse option. No.
Decapitating, he doesn't feel it like a gut wound or burning alive.
The 3 happens.
I don't like any option.
All right, well then we're gonna roll and find out. Here we go.
Oh god.
All right. What of the 3 options? Which would you say is the more middle option of the 3? It's not the one that you like the most, or the one you hate. Which of the 3 do you think it would be?
Probably getting cut in the middle.
Down the middle.
Okay, it's torso cut.
Oh no.
That's what happened.
Because we agreed that like head was the quickest and least painful.
Yeah.
Torso, he's gonna have like that few moments of like burning alive is
Just continuous torture.
so the middle option is the middle.
Yep.
I guess that's true.
Yep. So it's torso. I rolled middle, so torso.
Oh god. Okay.
Just cut in half. It's one of those, like the head explode situation in Korra. It's Enya does a cool swipe through, doesn't see the end result, but Rorik and Zay and Kienron can clearly see.
I feel like just from like the film perspective,
Yeah.
we're at the back of the perfect wall and we just see like a spatter of blood.
And Enya in a cool pose.
I feel like immediately after she does that, she goes falling because I'm sure she understands exactly what just happened without having
Full
to
panic
see it.
attack.
Yeah.
Full blown on the ground, sobbing.
Rorik, did you have something you wanted to say?
And I immediately want to run, I guess, to my father's torso. I don't know. I don't know. No, I feel like
Can he
it's
speak?
more.
I think you need to look away.
Yeah, I think it's more. I think it's better that she falls straight down to the ground and starts like sobbing
Okay.
uncontrollably.
Cass, did you have something you
Um,
wanted to? Were you gonna say something?
I was, but I don't know if I should.
Just real quick, I think Cameron's gonna look at Enya and Zay, not Enya and Zay, Zay and Rorik, and be like, I think you two are better suited to comfort her right now. I'm going to remove this.
Yes, Rorik is gonna go to Enya to comfort her.
And Cameron's gonna start moving the body.
Zay's gonna go to the 5 guards that are still in the mud.
Okay.
Oh god, them!
Oh god, I just
Yeah, they
watched
just
that.
watch him get sliced in half.
Oh god! We trapped them to be a captive audience to cutting their general in half.
Live theater.
Hold on, do they also know that I'm the daughter of him?
No, like I said, they didn't recognize you whatsoever.
I feel like
Okay.
at some point through the combat, they probably picked it up and figured it out. Some things were said.
That's
Oh,
true,
I
but
don't
you
know
know,
what I have to
in
say.
combat, who knows what you hear.
There's one who doesn't get it.
Okay, so let's first resolve Zay and the 5 soldiers. What are you doing with the torso people?
Are they like fully still in?
Yeah,
the earth?
they're still stuck in the earth. Yeah.
I don't even know. I want to make sure they don't get out because
Sounds like
not
Zay's
kill
about
them. Not kill them.
Hold,
I just
are we
wanna
leaving
leave
them to starve?
You are
No.
also still outside of Star Terra, so they'd still be on Star
Right.
Terra's grounds.
Yeah, no, because we're gonna have to write to somebody to, hey, come pick up these these guards.
We
I just
decimated
want
the
them
rest
to
of the
not-
army. Who are we going to write?
It was an elite force that turned out to not be that elite.
They got home alone to death. Guys, I don't know if we're good people.
We're great
Wait,
people.
no, I want to ask one of them, like, who's the next in command?
They look at each other and figure out seniority wise it's the guy in the middle. Because everyone else is
Okay.
out. Yeah.
Are you literally the next person, or is there somebody else, like, somewhere in the Fire Nation?
I mean, I guess her, but I don't know if you knocked her out. Points at Lexana. She's been knocked out this whole time. I guess she'd be next in charge.
They're so afraid.
Full on panic attack.
Who do we how do we let someone know what happened here?
I don't know. Messenger I don't know.
Would there be any birds left?
Yeah, you can probably find them wherever.
Okay, I want to try to write a message to the Fire Nation asking for help at Star Terra.
Just the Fire Nation in general.
I ask one of the guards, like, who should I contact there to get help here?
Okay, they give you the name of whoever would be in charge, and you can send off your letter.
Oh wait, no, could I send a letter to that princess? Could I let her know what
Zaysan?
happened? Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Zaysan.
send a letter to Princess Zaysan as well.
Oh yeah, ignore the Fire Nation, just to Zaysan asking for
Zaysan.
help.
Hey, need some help. Guess what we did?
Yeah.
Okay. So you do that. We head over to Rorik and Enya.
Still uncontrollable sobbing.
Rorik is like holding her, going, shh. Okay. The bad guy's gone.
But it was my dad.
It's okay. Fuck, man. We don't need them.
I know, but I killed my dad.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. He was a bad man. He was a very bad man. You did the right thing. I know it was hard, but you did the right thing.
What are my sisters gonna think of me?
No. They're gonna be better off because you did this.
I feel like at this point, Enya is just. You know how when someone is like really, really upset and then that person tries to. I'm trying. Have you seen the scene in Harry Potter where Sirius Black gets murdered? Gets murked? And so Harry is screaming as this is happening, as someone is holding him back. I feel like that's exactly what's happening right now.
And
And then I feel like Enya's still gonna feel guilty, but she's gonna I guess get like closer into Rorik's hug, kind of bury herself. I'm sorry for the snotty nose. But bury myself into Rorik because I'm still sobbing.
and he's just gonna hold you and let you feel your emotions.
That happens. We move to Hienren burying a body.
Should we not bury it?
I mean, I don't want Enya to see this any longer than she has to.
I
No, I
don't
know. I agree, but shouldn't we take it to some site in the Fire Nation where he can have like a burial or whatever is the
I
custom?
don't think he deserves respect. He gets an unmarked grave in the forest outside of the orphanage he tried to destroy, so that the orphans can spit and laugh at his grave.
Also, to
I
be
do
clear,
think-
this is Kienren's choice. The three of you are busy with other things happening at the same time.
Yeah.
Oops.
right, but this is like the players being like,
Yeah, the players can.
"Pause,
Yeah, yeah.
please."
Oh,
Won't there be questions about where this general went?
I don't know. It doesn't seem like my problem.
All right.
well, Kienren, as you go off to the forest to begin burying the body, you hear a little howl on the wind. As you set the body down and you look up, a random streak of lightning that strikes before the rain starts hits down. And you see in the flash first the visage of a wolf, and then as another flash happens, you see a small young child staring at you, bearing a body. And then flashes again, and both the spirit that was replaced by the girl now gone. And you are alone as it rains in the forest with your dead body.
Kenren takes a minute before filling in the dirt to just kind of kneel at the grave and say, "You chose to use your life for violence and cruelty and hate. But I must respect that this is a life taken. It's part of the cycle, and I believe the world is better with you gone. But that does not mean that in death I hope you find peace. I wish you no ills in death." And I start putting dirt on the body.
You finish burying. Everyone reconverges after each of their solo scenes. Uh, you is was there anything you'd like to do now?
I want to let everybody know that I sent a letter to Zae-san, letting her know what happened. Because I really don't know what to do with these 5 people or any of this. Also, your sister is still on the ground, right?
Yep, she's
Yeah.
still passed out.
Oh God, boy, actions sure do have consequences, don't they?
They sure do.
I feel like Enya is now going to have to be on the run for the rest of her life. Can never return to the Fire Nation.
The Fire Nation is not worthy of Enya at this time.
Can I feel like Enya has cried every single tear that she's had. So you know how like when you've cried so hard that you can't cry no more, but you still feel it. I feel like that's happening with Enya, but she's gonna go walk over to her sister who's passed out and try to make sure that she's still like okay, because she doesn't want yet another death on her.
You walk over to your sister. She's not dead. Luckily, she is just kind of knocked out she has like a welt on her head from where the earth gauntlet hit her.
Is there a way to like I don't know, like I'm assuming she's bigger than me,
Yeah.
but she's older. Is there a way to like move her so she's in a safe space?
Yeah, you drag her carefully away to somewhere else. The Shirshu has also been knocked out, but you don't need to move it. Also, wind funnel fully has died out. The dragon you named Fluffy is nowhere to be seen. Has flown off.
Fluffy's free.
He's free, yes. And as you finish moving your sister, is raining and everything, you see Hane running up in the darkness. Zay, what the hell? Looking around.
Wait, Hane, what happened?
Okay, the kids told me, Kalita, she showed up, she found out, where, Ambassador Naru went. I couldn't follow her. She disappeared. I think I followed her as far as I could. She was headed back in this direction. But it's the kids are all safe. Ambassador Naru sent me a letter. She's fine. She's on her way back. But I what so what happened here?
The general came to attack us, and like I gestured to the half melted Star Terra, like, and also I don't know what to do with these 5 people I stuck in the earth. I'm freaking out a little bit, but calm.
Okay. Well, I'm sure Ambassador Naru and I can figure that out. I was told that you need to get out of here as fast as you can. While Ambassador Naru went away, she was visited by somebody who was looking for one of your friends, and they kind of. Long story short, was that? We got he pulls out I guess like a memento, like a small like doll sort of thing that you recognize as something Jara used to have on her. Jara might be in trouble with these people as well, but they're looking for one of your friends. Yeah, you just need to get out of here.
Rorik. I just shout Rorik. I don't know where Rorik is.
Okay.
Rorik, I think they're looking for you. And they took one of the kids.
They didn't take one of the kids. Jara, who is one of the older people from Star Terra who left before you, your backstory.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Jara's the one who left before you. They seem to have somehow gotten tangled with the same people.
Okay.
In some way, because this is a thing that they have.
Right.
Where did Haynes say my sister was going off to?
She had assumed. Hane had said that he followed her in this direction towards Star Terra, but had lost sight of her.
So where the heck is she? I'm afraid of what she's gonna be walking into. Huh.
What you gonna do, gang? You've been told that you need to get out of here. As people are coming for mostly Rorik.
Well, first of all, I go to Zay and be like, don't worry about them. I will take care of it. They will be safe. And then we gotta go. So I'm just gonna start getting our stuff and going. I'm not gonna say anything to anyone.
Where's everybody else, Josh? Are they nearby? Did they hear
You're all
this?
nearby. Everyone heard Haynes' news and everything.
Okay.
And everyone saw Rorik go and grab their stuff.
Okay. And yeah, do you think you can leave? Do you need a moment?
I mean, I want to do something so that if Kalita comes up, one, she knows that I'm still here, and two, I don't know, so she knows that there's a way to find me, but also, because then I don't want the one people who's going after Rorik to know where we're going.
Right.
Maybe I'll leave something for Kalita so she knows that I'm still around, but doesn't discreetly say that where we're going.
Okay, what are you leaving?
How old was I and well, no, that's a lie. How old was Kalita when I left?
3 or 4.
Okay, and I'm assuming I had some sort of interaction with her, right?
Yeah.
I feel like maybe I'll leave something that was like a symbol, or I was thinking of like a paper crane or something. If I
Okay.
can find some paper around
Okay.
to just be like, hey, I'm still here and I still care about you.
Perfect. Kienren, what would you like to do?
Kenren's kind of soaking right now, so I think just kind of silently packing up Bison. Not with Rorik, but near Rorik. You know?
Yeah.
Kenren is not really present right now.
Okay. As you all slowly start to, or silently, quietly, get Bison packed and ready to leave, Hane walks over to you, Zay, and while still in Star Terra, I just, also, Ambassador Naru wanted me to give you these, and you see he goes over to a section of the library, sort of like pulls a book lever down, and you see behind one of the shelves a picture of Aya is there, along with a bunch of different scrolls, and he grabs a handful of them, hands them to you, and then closes it up. Is like, okay, you got to go now.
I wanna. Is there any kind of satchel or pack anywhere nearby that I could shove these
Yeah,
in? 'Cause
yeah, you get like a
yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so you shove all the scrolls in there. I will tell you what they all are off camera. We can find out later. As you all board Bison and fly off into the night, we take off to the Southern Water Tribe, South Pole, where we see Scoots and Scoops in a nice. It's really weird to have a moment like, a fun moment with them after all the trauma that just happened. So they're just kind of sitting together. There's a little campfire with some of the kids that like to play near them and around them and such. They're just sort of like sitting there, just relaxing as the kids are roasting marshmallows that I guess now exist in this world.
Marshmallows are canon, write it down.
Marshmallows are canon. And we fade out, and that is where we will end this week's session. Thank you for watching. I am once again Josh. Thank you to my friends Oz, Morgan, Cass, and Megan for being such wonderful players and dealing with this very traumatic session that started off so fun. Oz, you please send them out.
Yeah. Be sure to hit that like button. Comment down below your favorite methods to kill your dad. Hit the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and stay tuned for Avatar Legends Legacy of Are We Heroes Anymore? It feels bad.
Arc
Bye.
2. Bye, everyone. I start the session off in silence.
Josh,
Yes.
I lied. My
Oh,
center is actually one towards friendship.
This is what happens when you just leave me to sit for 2 to 3 rounds of combat to just, like,
What do I want to do?
play Minesweeper.
That what you've been doing?
Perhaps!
Fucking Christ.
Right.
Does it make you feel better or worse that that line was improvised?
Oh man,
I'm a little scared.
It's kind of terrifying. It's kind of like hearing that like we're gonna need a bigger boat lines and stuff like that were improvised, but like if it was a long villain monologue, just full improvised. It wasn't even in the script. He just did this. Talking.
Violence in my heart.
Sounds familiar.
Acquired autism.
Well, because the
That's
connection.
in the recording. They can't know.
Cut.
Nobody knows I'm autistic.
Pick.
Okay, what one do you guys want it to be? Because I kind of want it to be the cut in half, because I think that would be fun and quirky.
And says, "Do you really think that they could ever be trustworthy of your full..." I had lost entirely what I was about to say. Jesus Christ, hold on.